What is up, guys? It is a Sound Alchemist bringing you yet another epic 40K battle report. Today we are pinning up 1,500 points of Blood Angels in the form of my Celestial Sons, going up for the first time on the channel against a Chaos Army. That Chaos Army is none other than Nurgle's very own Deathguard. So that means Mortarion is leading the charge against my Blood Angels. So this matchup is 1,500 points, like I said. It is 4 objectives: slay the warlord, first blood, line breaker. So let's see what happens. So let's dive into the armies. Alright guys, so I'm going to be talking about my army composition for a little bit here before we actually get into the battle. So I did go with a battalion detachment, which gave me 3 additional command points, as well as I am battle forged. So my warlord and my HQ is just a regular old librarian. He comes with a plasma pistol and a force sword, as well as a jump pack, because I need him to be right there with the sanguinary guard. Why? I'll talk about that when I get to them. But he knows Smite, Unleash Rage, and Shield of Sanguinius. For his warlord trait, I gave him the Gift of the Foresight, just so he could be a little bit more durable. Basically what that does is that every time I take a wound on a roll of 6, it's ignored. For my other HQ, I brought a Librarian Dreadnought. So this Dreadnought obviously comes with his Force Halberd, Furioso Fist, and I gave him the upgrade to a Melt-A-Gun. Again, he has Smite, Wings of Sanguinius, and Shield of Sanguinius. So all in all, I think the Librarian Dreadnought is just awesome. I think I've brought one in every game that I've played. So for my troops, I brought 3 squads of tactical marines, just bare bones, nothing upgraded on them. There's a squad of 7 and 2 squads of 6. They're basically just there just because I need troops. And each squad comes with their own rhino. Same thing, rhino is just bare bones, just storm bolter on there. For the sanguinary guard, there's only 4 of them. They've got the Encarmine Sword and a Plasma Pistol. Now, the whole thing with them is, since they have the Heirs of Askelion thing, as long as they're within, I believe it's 6 inches of my Warlord, they basically get to reroll their 2 wounds. So that's pretty awesome. I wanted to go with the Librarian instead of the Captain, because the Librarian can give them Unleash Rage and then charge in with that extra attack. Yeah, it would have been a little bit better if I had a Captain, because he'd be able to reroll to hit, and then they'd be able to reroll to wound. But I decided to go with the extra smite and all that stuff. Now, the heavy hitting portion of my list is the Assault Terminators. So I've got 5 regular Terminators with Thunderhammer and Storm Shield to dish out the damage, and they're going to get to combat with their own Land Raider. Regular Land Raider comes with a Twin Heavy Bolter and 2 Twin Last Cannons. Land Raiders are really awesome this edition. I really like what they can do. And yeah, so I decided to go with that. A little bit pricey, but I think it was worth it. And yeah, that's my army. Let's look into the Nurgle Deathguard army list. Hey, we've got a 1,500 battle report here with my Blood Angel successors. I've got tacticals in this rhino, a Librarian Dreadnought, some more tacticals, once again more tacticals, and I've got Thunderhammer Terminators in this Land Raider. My opponent is Nurgle. You've got the big boy himself, Mortarion, over there, some Poxwalkers, you've got the Blight Drones, Bloat Drones, Typhus, another Bloat Drone, some more Poxwalkers, you've got Malignant Plague Casters, and then you've got Plague Marines over there. I do have some Librarians with a jetpack up in space, as well as 4 Sanguinary Guard. So I did take first turn, let's see what happens. So that was the end of turn 1. Pretty much my rhinos just moved up, pop smoke. Land Raider moved up, took some shots at Mortarion, bringing him down to 15. Yeah, he's really resilient, even with those twin last cannons shooting at him. And yeah, everything else pretty much just shuffled up onto Nurgle turn 2, or turn 1. Now that was a devastating turn by the Deathguard. Mortarion is not back in the corner anymore. He has assaulted the Land Raider and brought him down to 8 wounds. But I did take 1 wound off of him due to Overwatch. He also brought down his Sorcerer over there. The Poxwalkers advanced. Pretty much everything advanced over here and got buffed due to Typhus and the Plague Caster. And yeah, these guys are pretty much untouched. I did lose 1 on here due to Smite. So let's see if I can retaliate, and hopefully I could do some damage on Mortarion. On to Blood Angels, turn 2. This is the end of turn 2, and pretty awesome turn. Well, it could go either way. So all of these guys here shot. I shot into the bloat drone. I only took off 1. Over here I shot and charged the Poxwalkers. I think I only took out 1 or 2 guys. They did the same thing to me. It's pretty much equal footing over here, except these guys are going to be tough to kill. Over here, so first of all, I dropped down with the Librarian, fired into Mortarion, did 1 or 2 wounds. And then I charged in with the Terminators, and I survived. I think I did, what, 2 wounds to you?
He's down to 7.
Yeah, he's down to 7 wounds, and I saved everything with my Storm Shields. Still no first blood, so it could go either way. On to turn 2 for the Deathguard. So this was the bottom of turn 2 for the Deathguard. With Mortarion over here, he got me with a bunch of psychic powers, and I've only got 2 Terminators left, but I did strike back and deal 2 more wounds on him, bringing him down to his lowest bracket. These guys taking that objective. Everything over here pretty much just moved up. I am down to 1 single Marine, and these guys flamered my tacticals. Only have 2 left, but first blood has not been drawn yet, so it's still 0-0. On to Blood Angels, turn 3. It is turn 3, and finally we have somebody in the lead. The Blood Angels have finally killed off that drone that was there with the Librarian, so that's 1 kill point, or 1 point for me. Besides that, I did lose combat here, and then the thing that everybody's most concerned about, Mortarion. Everything pretty much on this side of the board shot at him, and then I assaulted him with the Librarian Warlord and then the Sanguinary Guard. He is down to 1 left, 1 wound left. My Warlord has 1 wound left, and these guys are at full health with 2 wounds each. So I am currently in the lead by 1. Let's see what happens at turn 3 for the Deathguard. So that was turn 3 for the Blood Angels. I thought I was being tactically amazing in my tactics. That's a lot of tactics being used there. But anyway, no. I fell back with my Terminators, the Librarian, and the Sanguinary Guard. Shot, charged in, brought him down to just 1 wound left. Mortarion has 1 wound left, and then he killed me. He consolidated into combat with my Terminators. They swung, couldn't do anything. So Mortarion is still alive. He did get that Warlord kill. These guys basically have that objective there. The Typhus over here smitten? Past tense of smite my Librarian Dreadnought, and he's gone. These guys charged my Rhino. He's got 2 wounds left. And then these guys hiding over here will have that objective. On to turn 3 for the Deathguard. So this is now turn 4 for the Blood Angels. Finally killed Mortarion. These guys did take 1 wound in the process, but that is a Warlord kill. So currently I am up 2 with First Blood and Slay the Warlord. He's only got Slay the Warlord for now, but based on objectives, it's not looking too hot. These guys blew up a Rhino. They're still locked in combat, and this is the battlefield as of right now. So on to turn 4 for the Deathguard. So that was turn 4 for the Deathguard. Yeah, this guy's dead thanks to the flamer from this bloat drone. And then he charged in and finished off my sergeant there. And that's pretty much all that happened. These guys got that objective. Typhus moved up. These guys moved up and they've got that objective over there. Turn 5. That was the final turn for the Blood Angels. I can't really do much about it. So as it stands, I've got 2, you've got 1, so we'll see how it ends up next turn. So adding insult to injury, his Poxwalkers and Typhus assaulted my tank, blew it up, and now they have that objective, that one over there with these guys, and they have that one. So that's 3 objectives plus slay the Warlord, that's 4. I killed Mortarion, and I got first blood, so it's 4-2 to the Deathguard. Chaos wins this one.